What's your favorite swear word?
Oh.
Think about it.
Oh, man, I don't know.
1, 2, 3. I'll say.
Samuel L. Jackson, right?
Hey, it's Liz. I'm here with U.S. Senate candidate Nathan Sage. Nathan Sage, you are many things and you are not the typical politician, so it's been very fun to watch your campaign so far. Yep. Where can people go to find out when you'll be in the area?
SageForSenate.com/events. There's a map that actually makes it look like Iowa has smallpox, but if you go there, you'll see all the spots and find the spot near you, and it'll tell you the date, location, time to be there.
What are you hoping to gain from this town hall tour, listening to Iowans across the state?
Well, you know, when it comes to it, Dr. Bob Leonard told me a long time ago, the only way you're ever going to know anything, Nathan, is when you shut up and listen. And that's what you got to do. You got to go to places, you got to be where they're at, meet the voters where they're at, and understand what Iowans are going through. And to do that, you have to do a 99 county tour. And doing it in 99 days just shows that working class people can work a little bit harder and a little bit faster. But at the end of the day, it's about having these conversations, understanding the issues people are going through, and understanding what we need to do from a federal level to fix those issues.
You have a lot of life experience. You're a mechanic, you were a Marine, a veteran, husband, father, former Knoxville Chamber of Commerce president, and now a candidate for U.S. Senate. So what inspired you to run in 2026?
Working with small businesses every day, understanding the struggles of Main Street in rural Iowa, and then growing up in poverty and eating SOS and buttered noodles every day, and understanding the struggles of what it takes to put food on the table. You understand really quickly the world we're in is not made for a lot of people these days. The rich are getting richer, the poor are getting poorer, and we need to do something about it. And I want to stand up and fight for what I believe in, and I think it's about damn time we did. So there's a lot of people in this world that are screaming for help, that don't have a voice. And if I can be a little bit of a loudmouth and maybe a cuss a few times and get the attention drawn to understand that we are not liking the world we're in because it's not for us, and get a little bit bigger piece of the pie, that's what we're fighting for. To make our lives a little bit better, where we're not just trying to survive, but actually thriving in this country. That's what we're trying to do, especially here in Iowa.
And it seems like we're not really asking for much, just a voice in Washington, D.C. that's actually looking out for the everyday people. Famously, Joni Ernst, when approached by some Iowans at a town hall who were concerned about Medicaid benefits being cut, she famously said,
"We all are going to die."
If you were our senator up on that stage that day, how would you have responded to the concerns of Iowans who are scared of having their health care taken away?
First of all, I was there when she said it. Second of all, I wouldn't have ever put myself in a situation to have to answer that question. I wouldn't vote on a bill that didn't work for Iowans. I wouldn't vote on cutting people's Medicaid that they depend on. I wouldn't vote on cutting SNAP benefits. I wouldn't be doing everything I could to give billionaires more money than they actually need anyway. From my perspective, it's like I wouldn't even ever be in that situation. But if I had to be in that situation, I'd empathize with them. I'd understand exactly what they're going through and actually try to figure out what I could do, even despite this big bullshit bill, what I could do from my end to be a proper representative and do something to fight for them.
It shouldn't be that big of a barrier between what people are asking for and what's being delivered to them. So
absolutely.
I appreciate your sense of transparency. What are some policies or issues that Iowans should be talking about in this race and should be focused on?
Well, I'll give you one that I think we need to focus on more, but also one that gets yelled out to us, and I'm very proud that Iowans talk about it. First one is water quality in Iowa. If you don't know this, read the CISRA report. Understand it's a 200-page document basically, but it talks about all the issues when it comes to our water quality in Iowa. We have to do something, and from a federal level, we have to figure out funding to make it possible to actually do something about it. Second one that always gets called out to me that I'm very happy for because it's a struggle every day is overturning Citizens United and getting big money out of politics. So what people don't see from a working class candidate, what they don't see every day is me on a phone asking people for money, trying to do what we can to fight for them, and you have to have money to survive in this political world. The coolest thing that I'm most proud about, our average donation is $25 per person. That shows that we're that grassroots campaign and people are willing to do what they can to fight for us. That's the thing that I'm always happy whenever someone yells at, and they do it at every town hall we do. Overturn Citizens United, they get it. We need big money out of politics.
So I have noticed your campaign has shirts that read Sage Against the Machine. And first of all, genius, awesome. Love it, no notes. What kind of music are you listening to on the road to get yourself hyped up?
My favorite band of all time is Tool, so I always listen to Tool. Our theme song is 46 and 2, Change is Coming. But also, I will say, Slipknot is a big thing for me. When I was in Iraq, actually, in 2004, the way I would drown out the sounds of the mortars landing was by listening to Slipknot's Iowa album. So I'm a huge Slipknot fan as well. Love System of a Down, and obviously Rage Against the Machine. Those are my go-to moves. Tool, by far, is the one that now that I'm older, that's the one that I jam to the most.
If you could, shout your website one more time if people want to volunteer, donate, or contribute in any way.
Check us out, SageForSenate.com. You can also follow us on social media, Nathan Sage for U.S. Senate as well. But yeah, follow there. You can go to our link. You can volunteer as well, but you can find all our events all on SageForSenate.com. There you go.
Thank you, Nathan Sage.
Yep.